could be vulnerable in the scenario of a Republican sweep of both the House
it's your
and
boy, Money
Congress,
Buddha.
White House and Congress. And then at the same time, they think financials would stand to benefit in that
Who
scenario.
y'all voting
now,
for is
you
the
think
question.
about some of the other scenarios that
What
they're
kind?
continuing
Who
to
we
look
like
at
him?
and where they're
Who we
kind
voting
of
for
looking
this
at
year?
some of the hedges.
If you don't want to
potentially
say
going forward,
nothing, you
in
can
their
put
own
comment section
investment
below.
portfolio thesis.
But if you
One
do
of
want
the
to say
huge things
something, you know what
they
I mean,
continue
go
to
ahead
kind
and
of
put
lean on
down,
right
you
now.
know,
They think investors
who
should
you
hedge
voting
risks
for.
in sensitive
Because the
stocks
debate
and sectors,
was
and I
pretty
think
good.
that gold can act as
I'm not gonna
effective
lie, I
hedge
felt like
against fears
it
of
was a close
geopolitical
one. Trumpy
polarization,
baby. I
inflation,
felt like, damn,
or
Trumpy
excessive
baby had
deficits.
me.
I mean, the
But
election,
then
Brad,
at certain
obviously is one
times,
thing that it seems like
I don't feel like Joe
unknown
ever
at this
had
point,
me, but
the
he was giving them a
volatility that we
little
just
bit
haven't
of.
had at
He
all
gave
this
him a
year.
little
I think it's
razzle
kind of
dazzle,
if
but
we're splitting this
that's I
into
say
first half,
Trumpy.
second
I think
half,
won
the
that
basically
won the
went
first
nowhere
one.
for 6 months.
I'm
So
just
if
gonna have to
goes
keep it
somewhere
300.
in the second half of the year.
So
you
that
think at some
means Joe
point,
and them niggas
maybe
gotta
we're gonna get
really.
a little bit of
They gotta
volatility
really
that
come
will
out
impact
with
the
some
market.
different
Maddie,
a different
don't like the
angle.
inflation story a little
They
bit.
need to be talking about that
Interesting to me. Does it
reparation.
feel like we came
Nigga, you
back
want
to
if
where
you
we
want
started
that
the year
vote,
where
Joe,
everyone or most
we
people
gonna
just
need
kind of
that
comfortable?
reparation, Joe.
You're referencing like just don't look at it and maybe it will just go down. I feel like we went through that
You
hard
know?
3 months and now we're entering the second half of the
gonna
year.
need some
back with,
reparations,
inflation is just
Joe.
coming down. It will just be. I don't know how fast it's going to come down, but it's just going to come down. And I think if that isn't the case, that's sort of an interesting risk.
Definitely.
And seeing the transition too from guests who used to really dig into which exact
Go
moment the
ahead
Fed was
and
going to choose
like,
to cut.
when
Those
y'all
same
go
people
ahead
now
and y'all
coming
look
on our
at
show
y'all
and saying,
things,
it
I
doesn't
want
really
y'all to
matter
be
if it's
good
September
people.
or December. That is a
Go ahead and
huge
keep it positive,
shift in the
man.
commentary from these same people.
Like
Well,
and
just the fact that
subscribe
they're
on the
speaking
Don't Come
specifically
Tap
about
In.
September or December.
Make
There's
sure you
nothing
tap
that they're
in
talking
with
about
a
November. The
motherfucker.
election plays a role
You
in
know
that
what I'm
as well,
saying?
with a Fed that wants to seem or come off.
Because we
as
got us a lot of
apolitical
good
as
content
possible.
coming. We might have us a
Historically, that
new
has been the case.
sponsor.
Of course, this
If we
is
get
a
us a
different
new
environment, as they
sponsor,
all
shouts
are,
out to
for
the
Fed
new
to navigate through
sponsor.
here. All right, thanks so much, Josh, for joining us on
That'd
that.
be
Chewy
definitely
shares, we're also
super
tracking
cool.
that this morning. Chewy
gotta
shares
do that, maybe we
surging
can
this
get a
morning
part of that.
after Keith Gill, known as Roaring Kitty, disclosed a 6.6%
However we're gonna do that,
stake
then we
in
need
the
to go
stock.
ahead and make
This
that
comes
happen.
after Gill
It's your
posted
boy,
a
the Money
vague picture
Buddha.
of a dog to his X account last
Roaring
week.
Kitty. What y'all gonna do with
Shares
the
of
Roaring
Chewy
Kitty?
to a
Free
1-year
market.
high. All right, Josh, stick around with us for this one, why
Free-market
don't you?
Roaring
Because
Kitty.
this has a lot, and I mean, even the
Roaring
SEC
Kitty.
filing
Do
was
y'all even
perhaps
follow this
unlike
guy?
anything
I
we've
actually
ever seen
never
before
heard
in
of him.
infrastructure. Yes, he
Until
filed.
I watched the
He had
movie
an
on
SEC
Netflix
filing
the
because
other
he
day
bought
with my
over
mother.
5% of
Other than
Chewy's
that, I
outstanding
didn't even know who
shares
this guy
for
was. I was like, who the
26%.
fuck is Roaring
And
Kitty?
really, there wasn't much in this filing, Brad, other than Keith Gill decided to add a little checkbox for himself to tell us if he identifies as a cat or not.
Whoa.
For reference, you can see on your screen there, he identified himself as not a cat.
Not a cat.
So that was sort of the highlight of how the filing works. Obviously, this is, I think, broader takeaways here. One,
He
there
should have
was
said,
actually
yeah.
an SEC
I'd have been
filing
like,
this time
yeah, I
that came
identify
out
as a cat.
saying
Now
that he
what?
bought a large amount of Chewy shares.
Now
That's
what,
not something
nigga? I'm
we've
a
seen with
kitty
a lot of
cat.
GameStop transactions he's been making, right? It's sort of been vague.
The nigga say I act like I'm
screenshots
crazy.
that go
Nigga
up
say
on
I'm
Reddit that has
in
been
fit.
linked to him. But there was kind of discussion when we think back to the GameStop rally over the last month and a half. Is this really Keith Gill? Is he the one on the Roaring Kitty account? Is he the one on his Reddit account? This is clearly
See, that's
Keith
why
Gill
y'all gotta
because
be
it's an
careful
SEC
with them
filing. He
online
definitely bought the
fake me
shares.
out
Why he bought the
things
shares,
because that shit
I
really
think
is
up
like
to
fake me
anyone's
out
guess at this
CIA
point.
mind
It is
control.
interesting to me, I
And
think
like
it's
right there,
important
y'all
to
don't
know
really
Chewy is
know
a much
who the
different
person is
company than
typing.
GameStop.
So you
Chewy
following
has
just words on
actual
the screen
potential
thinking that like that's the
reemerging growth
person
story
who you
there,
thinking you
and
like
they
or
posted a
subscribe
positive
to
profit in their most recent
messages,
quarter.
but that could
Like,
be
it's just a
anybody on
different
that
company
account
than
typing that
GameStop.
information.
It's not
So when y'all are
really a
following
meme
that
stock.
shit, be
Like, yes,
careful.
their
You know what
founder,
I'm
Ryan Cohen, is,
saying?
of course, the
Because
CEO
you
of
see that a
GameStop.
lot with
That's
the
kinda
Donald
your
Trump
meme
shit.
stock
Like
connection.
it'll be
But
like
Ryan Cohen's
Donald
not on
Trump's
the
Twitter
board.
account, but
He
that's
does
not
not have any
Donald Trump.
public-facing
He not
involvement
typing
with
none of that
Chewy.
shit in. That nigga
So
too
just
busy.
sort of speculating
That's
on
somebody
why
else
this would
typing
be
all
the
that shit
target.
in. But y'all
It
following
becomes
it
a
like
little
it's
bit
Donald
harder,
Trump,
I
so y'all
think,
got to
to
be
put the
careful.
pieces
That's why I like
together.
video
Well,
content.
there's an
'Cause
indication
you can
too
really
that
see
with
this is me.
GameStop the first
Ain't
time
nobody
around,
else
he
around
did
here.
kind
No,
of
there
suss
ain't no
out something
screens.
that the rest of the street
This
was
is really
missing.
a raw,
This time
authentic
around, that's
cut.
not necessarily
You know what I
clear. So
mean?
maybe a diversification
Content.
of the assets there, Josh.
Maybe he just likes
I'm
the
gonna do
stock.
this my
Maybe he
my
likes
first
Chewy.
little
Just like
5 minute
GameStop
right
stock,
here.
maybe
I'm
he
on
just
4
likes
minutes.
Chewy stock.
Maybe
I'm
he
gonna
just likes
upload
Chewy.
this
But having having said that, he's
and
also
see
got a
what
lot
we
on
got.
his plate
So make sure
right
y'all
now
stay
because Keith
focused.
Gill also got hit.
You know what I'm
with a
saying?
class
We got
action
some good
lawsuit.
classes
Josh,
and
tell me
good money
what
coming
we know
in.
at this point
So if y'all
about
go
this
on my
lawsuit
page and you
over
go and you
alleged
look
kind
at
of
the
pump and
shorts,
dumping of the
when you look at the
GME stock.
YouTube shorts,
Yeah,
so
it's a
click on
class
my
action
YouTube
lawsuit
shorts
from
and start
someone
looking
that
at
says they
that
were
content
impacted
so that
by
y'all can get
the
hip to
full
the new
pump and
wave
dump
so y'all
of
won't be
GameStop.
behind
And essentially it
on
alleges
anything
things
that I'm
that
dropping
you
in the
would think
future.
it would allege
But it's
of
your boy
Keith
Money
Gill
Buddha. We out,
over
baby.
the last
We're
month and a
going
half. It
global. It's
alleges
global this time.
that